Okay, everyone. So we're back with Hello Lady. So still YouTube. I still BitChute still being an ass. I'm still trying to fix it and all that crap. It's I think it's gonna be a while. I'm mainly updating videos on there somewhat, but I think it's gonna be a good hot minute, unfortunately. But anyhow, let me just get back to Hello Lady. Eh, As I walked around the garden, someone suddenly called out to me. Mm, I had felt people approach me, but I didn't expect them to start a conversation. I still didn't know how many people here. Oh, wait, yeah, I still didn't know how. I still don't know many people here. So that was what most. What, so that so that was most confusing.
うん。何の用かね
Who 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 who's this person? Oh, just three random students. Three students stood before me. Two boys and a young lady. Her chest was fair from voluptuous, but I did sense that it had some room for growth. That's the first thing our boy notices: the chest. Oh yeah, yeah, just the boobs. First things first. Not the face, not anything else. The boobs.
79B 誇りたまえ。君の
What?
未来は輝いている。
Yo, he already knows the bust size just by looking.
はあ
This- okay, Cosmo would be proud of this man. After careful examination, I gave her personality. I gave her a professional evaluation, but my words were but my words merely confused her.
成田真理。お前はクラウンへの任命を断ったそうだな。
Yeah, and
それがどうかしたのかね
yeah, and so what? They tensed up when they heard my reply. I clear I clear I clearly angered them. Who cares?
どうかしたのかじゃないお前は
There's no problem with it.
初対面の相手にお前とは、ノーブルを目指す者としては、随分と無作法なことだ。
And our boys gonna use it rather against you.
俺は7回生の鍵石義雄だ。こっちの二人は、6回生の狭山と水倉。
Okay. It seemed the girl with a bright future was Mikoto or whatever. Um, I'll just say hmm Misa. Whatever. Anyway, I had to remember her name in case she bloomed. In case yeah, okay. I had to remember her name in case she bloomed brightly in the future.
成田、お前はこの学園の秩序を乱すつもりか
Yeah.
そんなつもりはない。心情と優先順位の問題だ。私には他になすべきことがあるのでね。
I mean, okay, okay, like he's not saying okay, like he's not saying outright no. It's I have my own shit to do first.
そんな身勝手をスクールの一員だってことを何だと思ってるんですか
I don't care.
やめておきたまえ。弾みで怪我をするのはつまらないだろ
A minor this is a minor matter to him, and to the rest of them, it's like oh it's like fucking so damn important. It's worth your lives, worth their lives. The guy was the guy was but the guy was standing. Okay, the guy was standing behind the girl, who approached a a grim wait a grin plastered on his face, but my words made him freeze. Mm, what was his name again? Oh, whoopsie, something. Uh, the hell? Okay, something stupid. No, um, He introduced himself mere moments ago, but I didn't remember but I didn't remember men's names on principle.
え、
The girl and the guy looked confused. It seemed they hadn't planned the attack together. Mm. Even if no one else understood, he alone surely did. He tried to activate his halo. I had no idea what function it had, but he surely intended to harm me.
成田、どうして？
Well, you, oh, sorry, a habit. He, he he failed to hide his hostility, even though he planned on launching a surprise attack. I noticed before he even lifted a finger.
あなたたち、そこで何をしているの？
Has girl, you are you looking for us? You are so lovely, I swear.
人！
Saki arrived at the scene. She looked around with a stained expression and instantly understood the situation.
たとえ成田の行動に問題があるにせよ、おかしな真似はやめなさい。
That's right. Tell
しかし、
him.
自分たちの行いがノーブルたるものか否か考えなさい。スクールの秩序維持はクラウンの役割。やるべき時には私たちがやります。
Yeah, yeah. Go away, you small peasant, you.
わかりました。人。
The crowns clearly had a lot of power on campus. The people who approached me clearly weren't satisfied with the situation. Well, yeah, okay, yeah, weren't satisfied with with the situation. But instead of talking back, they simply backed down. Yeah, they know. They know who the top dogs are around here. Don't hoof me, you pissant. He gave me one last piercing glare and walked away. He couldn't do shit anyway.
礼を言おう、音無し作。
Yeah, this. Oh, oh, I swear, this is why I love it though.
別に礼には及ばないわ。クラウンとしての責任を果たしただけよ。
Yeah,
いや、あの水倉という乙女と残りの分だよ。あのまま私に手を出していれば、無用の怪我をさせてしまったかもしれない。何事も平和が一番だ。
yeah, peace is the best.
ああ、そう。
Oh,
とにかく、成田のことをよく思ってない人は、他にもたくさんいるはずよ。
well, that's their problem.
気をつけて自重しろって言っても、どうせ聞かないだろうけど、一応忠告しておくから。
That's their okay. Well, again, that's their problem, not mine.
心得た。
That's their problem.
本当にわかってるんだか？
Oh, well, it sounds like the way Saki's sitting there saying like it's only gonna get worse. She sighed and walked off. Oh, after parting ways with Saki, I headed over to the reception hall. Well, it was a space where the monthly ball where the monthly ball was held. Many VIPs from countless spheres were invited to evaluate the nobles of the future. I decided to to scope out the area in advance, but I found someone unexpected here. Who? Who could have been here?
う
Oh,
ん。
him.
再会は思いのほか早かったらしい。帝大義だったな。
Him. I was expecting Tama to be honest here to be here. Really?
覚えていてくれたんだね。嬉しいよ。成田真理。
What do you want? I really don't want to see you. Taigi Makoto, a man who stood through what? A man who strutted through the academy despite not being staff or a student. He held a special position at the school.
ここで月末にパーティーがあるんだ。君は もう知っているかな。
Mm-hmm.
先日理事長から聞かされたとも。各界の著名人を招くという。あの理事長は随分とやり手らしい。
確かにね。それに、ここに著名人たちを招くことで、より政治力を高めている。このスクールの学生はいろいろな意味で期待されているからね。
Okay. Hopes. There were hopes. Yeah, hopes. There was a complex narrative behind that word. He surely meant.
ハローをという意味かね。
正直に言ってしまうとイエスだ。彼らは、出資者たちは、帝黒船の主義主張に賛同しているわけじゃない。どちらかといえば、反対すべき立場だ。
Okay, so wait. So he says "fuck you" to the investors. Wow. That made sense since the investors were people who had who had were perceived perceived who had prospered in the current world. Mm. They clearly wished to maintain the status quo and hated the idea of social change. Kofi Makoto wished to change the world to create a future that destroyed the present. They were fundamentally opposed. What they were fundamentally opposed in that regard.
出資者たちは、帝黒船とスクールに利用価値を見出している。
Okay.
この世界のしぶとく、粘り強いところだよ。敵を排除するばかりではない。強力な敵とは、強力な味方でもある。彼らは黒船を飲み込もうと思っている。
Okay.
そして帝黒船も。
そう。帝黒船も、彼らを飲み込もうとする。互いに利用価値を見出し、出し抜こうとする。自分の尾を食らう巨大な蛇のように。それが世界のあるべき形さ。
Okay. That makes sense.
ただ、そう思わない連中も大勢いる。
AHM のような。
短絡的で狭い世界しか知らない彼ら。敵を排除してしまえば、世界がきれいになると錯覚している彼ら。
Okay. Taki aimed his gaze towards me. No, no, Taki aimed his gaze away from me, toward the sharpened, windowless spiral peering out of the forest. Then he narrowed. The, what, then he narrowed, but mulled, mu- mulled over his thoughts for a moment and squinted his eyes.
ところで、噂に聞いたんだが、君は相当変わり者らしい。
Yeah.
最近はよく言われる。自分ではそうは思わないのだがね。不思議なことだ。
君のおかげで、この学園も想像しくなった。
Uh-huh.
うん。君は随分と楽しそうだな。
第二と呼んでくれないか。友情を込めて。
Uh-huh. I don't know. Okay, I don't know if I want a friend like you though. That's just, I don't know if I want a friend. I don't know if you want a friend like him.
いいとも。私のことは偉大なる成田様と呼びたまえ。
Okay.
僕は君を成田と呼ぼう。
Well,
成田、君は海外が長かったそうだね。どんな国にいたんだい？
いろいろと巡ったものだよ。ロシア、南ア、タミナス、エジプト、インド。インドのヨーガの達人を知っているかね。彼らの教えはまさに黄金の価値を持っている。
今、この学園で、妙な噂があるのを知っているかい？
no, not I would.
密かに HMI を集め、教育と訓練を施す教育機関だ。噂の一つや二つ、 会ったところで驚くには値しないだろう。
いささか不本意な噂なのさ。
Okay. Like he doesn't deny it though. I had heard rumors that wait. I have wait. I had heard wait wait what? Harold? Wait. I have Harold of the of rumors to refer to wait. I have heard of of the rumors Tiggy referred to. Mm, wait, they were about mysterious symbols whatever that appeared late at night. The students had uh various theories like that what like that it was the spirit of a student who committed suicide or an HMI side effect. Okay, like maybe
こ
not.
の学園で自殺した学生などいるのかね？
Oh, Taiki shrugged like I told a bad joke. Okay, maybe it is going on around here.
それが実は、開校以来一人もいない。講義内容についていけず、学籍を辞退して出ていく場合は、ままありはするけれどね。
Okay, okay. Okay, it sounds like okay, he's admitting to it without saying it. Like, yeah, maybe some left without because they couldn't finish the lesson, some shit like that. Hint, hint.
うん。いかなる場所であれ、勝者があるように敗者があるのもまた真理だろう。
まさに、君の名前の通りだ。
Okay. Though, okay, okay, okay. If not is going around here though, something is definitely going around here though. Like, come on now. Like, something is definitely going around here.
それで先ほどの話だが、死んだ者もいないのにゴーストの類とは笑い話にもなるまい。正体見たり枯れ尾花といったところかね。
僕の意見は少し違う。何かが、それとも誰かが、潜んでいるのは間違いないと思っているんだ。
And
この学園を調べ回っている奴が。
oh my bad. Okay, Tagi's gonna say, yeah, someone's clearly sneaking around at the freaking academy around tonight. That's putting our boy over here. Like, yeah, like motherfucker. I know. You're doing something.
相手に心当たりがあるというわけか。
Pointing it back at him. Like, you wouldn't be a comfort now, would you? Tagi's expression changed. It almost seemed like I gained his attention for the first time during the conversation.
なぜそう思うんだい？
大義、君という男は全くの推測でそこまで言い切る人間には見えないのでね。
この学園は敵が多い。AHM のような連中をはじめ、理事長は強引な人だから、その分敵を作る。
Okay. Okay, okay. So since so since the chairman's probably like the big bad, and he got the face for it, quite frank, and he got the voice for it. Um, it's okay. I'll say maybe they use Taigi as the mediator, just to say, hey, he can do it. He's more chill and all that shit. We send him, to talk with everybody else.
理事長にはあったんだろ？
うん。研究校舎の事故について尋ねられたな。
君がサクと空子を助けたそうだね。僕からも感謝するよ。まんざら知らない仲ではないし、もしものことがあれば、きっと泣いていただろう。
Wait, you know Saki too?
男はおいそれと泣くものではない。悲しみに流す涙は一度で十分だ。心に留めておくといい。
君の言葉は示唆に富んでいるね。さて、元の話に戻すが、謎の影、そして、君の話に出た事故の件も、 まるで
Huh?
研修校舎の爆発は事故ではないと。
I mean, obviously.
予想してたような口ぶりだね。
ただの事故とするには不審な部分が多かったのだよ。
Yeah. Come on now.
根拠はない。まだ。だけど、誰かがこの学園に入り込んでいる。敵意を持って。そう僕は推理する。
Okay, so what are we gonna do?
大義、まるで探偵のように物事を整理するのだね。
Okay. The hot detective and the police and the bad. Okay. Okay. The hot detective, right? And the freak. My bad. Okay. Okay. The hot, cool-headed detective and the fucking ruthless police chief.
そこで僕は考える。相手は、この学園は外部からの侵入は厳しく制限されている。となると、相手はすでに内部にいる誰かではないかと。
うん。一番怪しいのは、事故の起きる直前に転校生として学園にやってきたこの私というわけか。
Oh, never mind. I guess I'm gonna take that back then. The temperature around us dropped. We looked at each other with inquisitive eyes. Taiko, Taiki Makoto's gaze made me think he found no value in this world. Yet it was no sharp, but no shape. Wait, yet it was so sharp that it was seemed ready to pierce my chest and gaze inside. Shina naturally had a goal, and so well, and so I made a poker face, and and uh, and hardened my heart to the point that no one could pry my secrets from it. I knew I couldn't afford to fail here, though. Wait, I know I couldn't afford to fail there. Wait, to fail there. Mm. Suddenly, the tension left the air, and he smiled like he had back when we first met.
でも、どうやら違うらしいね。
Yo, yo, he's chill.
信用を得たというわけなら根拠を教えてもらえないかね。残念ながら立ち位置を考えれば自分でも怪しいと思ってしまうものだからね。
簡単だよ。施設を爆破するような仕掛けをするには時間がかかる。新参の君があれだけ完璧な仕事をこなせるとは思えない。
うん、道理だな。
もちろん、君がそんな力を持った HMI だという可能性もある。思い込みは事件の解決を遠ざける。すべてはありのまま受け止めなければならない。
Okay, yet fair.
資源だ。胸に留めておくとしよ
Lunch break. Wait, lunch. Yeah, lunch break was about to end, so I turned around and made my way back to the school building.
君とはまた会いたいね。成田
Uh,
真理。
uh-huh. This is gonna be like a reoccurring thing with this man. I heard him say something. I heard him say that as I walked away. Well, I mean, okay, so we're gonna. This is a reoccurring thing with this man. Lovely. A new day began. Hey, the first lesson was general education. Since the academy was wait, since the academy was extremely elitist, even its teachers were cherry picked talents. Lovely. Mm. Oh, great. This this fucker. I just this fucker right here. C3. Wait, she. Okay, I'm just gonna say Kai. Kai for one specialized in modern physics, but also led three other classes, including English and mathematics. Okay, well, okay, okay, okay. Maybe he, maybe maybe I'm getting too heated by seeing his fucking face. Eh, his improv was excellent, and the class went smoothly. Mm, It ended without a hitch. These days were certainly peaceful. I had to decide what to do. Where where was I to go? Oh, well, okay. Wait, the class, dorm, classroom, and courtyard. I think this is Tama, right? I think this is Tama. I think that was Tama. But just in case if it wasn't, I know I can come back here. Mm. It was it was time for lunch. As I walked around the inner garden, I heard a cheerful show voice.
玉お姉様
Yeah, I thought so.
いえ、
Uh, Tama looked flustered. Oh, uh, it must have been because the junior girl called her lady. Yeah, the fearless Tama seemed to have trouble handling the underclassmen.
お手紙読んでいただけましたか？
Uh,
それは読んだけど、あれ、相手間違えて、
uh, Look at the fish. Oh,
間違えてません。私、お姉様のことが。
oh my, Yuri. Calm myself. Oh, never mind. I guess Tama's not a fan.
素晴らしい。なんと心温まる愛の一場面。愛に決まった形などないのだから、これはこれで正しいのだ。
Boy, get some fucking binoculars. Get some fucking binoculars so so he can sit and watch. Tama had been cornered. She looked ready to burst.
これはいかん。玉緒が暴れると、あの清楚系下級生の乙女まで巻き込まれてしまう。
Uh,
こんなところにいたのかね。約束をすっぽかされたかと思っていたが。
おお、そうだな。約束してたんだった。そうそう。
I gave her a way out, and she clung to it. Here, here's your way out. Come get it.
この方、新しいエドワールの
Oh,
変人さん。
yeah, the weirdo. Thanks. You're welcome.
私の有名はすでに学園中に知られているらしい。さすが私だ。
Yeah, we're so refined. Pure excellence.
悪いな。ちょっと制約があって。さ、成田、行こうぜ。
Yo, she's ready. She's ready to get the fuck out of here.
二人でこれから何を
To eat lunch.
それは、
もちろん愛を語らいに行くのだよ。
Why is he doing this?
なんでぞ
Why is he doing this?
お姉様が、
Oh! She dashed off as quickly as an F1 car.
てめえ、なんてこと言いやがる。絶対許さねえ。次は間違いなくぶっ飛ばしてやるからな。
And she ran off too. Tama ran off with tears in her eyes.
乙女の心とは、やはり計りがたい。
Yeah, it's so hard to breathe, you know. I don't know why she didn't want to talk about love. Oh, oh, a day passed and then another. Saki had once said the academy was a paradise that granted peace to those who once wandered through the wasteland. Hmm. This place was peaceful indeed. Well, it has its moments. Uh, Thomas sat atop the bench at the rose garden. She seemed to be spacing out under the sun with a milk carton in hand. Uh, she looked so peaceful. She looked as peaceful as a cat on a balcony. It appeared that even the most ferocious women could look gentle at times. As I watched her, three young girls approached Tama and asked her something. From what I could tell, they wanted an autograph. Honest as she was, Tama made a displeased expression, but she found herself unable to refuse them, and yeah, unable to refuse them, and just did as they asked. Apparently she had a hard time saying no to anyone. Well, oh damn, I know that feeling. I've seen something similar a few days ago. A a girl wait yeah okay, I seen something a few days ago that girl was a junior as well, making it safe to assume she had some sort of core audience.
なんだ、見てやがったのか。覗き魔、変態。俺は、てめえなんか仲間だって認めてねえからな。
Wow,
それでこそ君らしい世話好きの玉を。
Miss Uppercut. Oh, oh goodness.
何言ってやがる。ぶん殴るぞ。
Uh-huh. Uh,
いやいや、後輩には優しい玉を。何もそんなに照れることはないとも。
oh, yeah. Even yeah, our boys just keep on poking.
こいつ、やっぱりやるしか。
Uh-huh. She grabbed me by my clothes and brought her face close to mine.
お前、どうしてスクールに来たんだよ。
Her eyes look different from usual. She shot the same look at me without uh, she shot the same look at me during out wait during out duel. No wait. Oh my bad. Is that our duel? I think don't look like out duel. Look like out duel on my first day at the academy. I think it's our. It looks like out though. Anyway, the the wait her bloodlust was akin to a razor tearing through no wait tearing directly through my skin.
どうしてとは？
お前は普通じゃない。何か魂胆のある面だ。
Mm, well, possibly.
匂いでわかるんだよ。俺はサクたちと違って育ちが良くないからな。
Okay.
あいつらは俺が守る。
Okay.
俺はサクたちみたいに甘くない。あいつらを泣かせるような真似しやがったら、今度こそただじゃおかねえ。
Wow. Before I even muster a response, she turned around and walked back to the school building. Okay, well, okay, we're playing with fire. Well, already knew that, but I mean, okay, uh, I guess it's like okay, like one of them small. Okay. Thomas like I would say a fire, but it's it's like she probably can be like a surprising wildfire, you know. But this is something, so you know. Okay, days pass by. Okay, I'm gonna cut it here. I'm gonna say thank you all for coming. Um, hope you all enjoyed. Personally, I'm enjoying this even more. Um, what else? Let's see. Uh, I'm gonna try and get freaking the what I'm gonna try and freaking get the videos done. I'm gonna try and get BitChute all worked up again. Um, but I have no idea how long it's going to freaking take and all that shit. So yeah, it's just gonna be a pain. But you know, whatever. But yeah. What else? If you don't mind, please like and subscribe and all that stuff. Um, I think maybe tomorrow. Hold on, what am I gonna do tomorrow? I already forgot what game I'm planning to do tomorrow and shit like that. So something. Um, I'm gonna try to get a cut a codon like I think I might alright I might wait till like next week to do it. Come and go to the store like next week. Um, that's what I might do. Just wait like then, or I might go to the store like sometime soon. Don't know which. Maybe this week. Don't know. Um, but if you don't mind waiting that long, hopefully so. Um, uh, after 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 we finish Nanami's route, I'm gonna start do Nanami's route. Um, if you don't mind, on the community post, please go vote on a Riddle Joker poll. Um, or there's two polls in there besides like the images of from like a few days ago. Um, but if you don't mind, there's there. So if you haven't voted, please go vote on YouTube. But yeah. Anywho, thank you all for coming and all that stuff.